felzbug, hanging on back with another review. Oh man, and this is gonna be awesome because what I have here is Specialist Decepticons, and we got Galvatron, Octane, and Astrotrain all in one set. And man, I was really in a toss-up between this or the Autobot version. And what really sold me on this one was Galvatron. I mean, finally, a properly colored Galvatron. And we ain't got that before from anybody. Everybody thought, wow, Takara will do it with the Henkei. They didn't. So really, this is probably the only way to get decent colors on Galvatron. So let's take a quick look at the box, because this is going to be kind of a short review. I'm not doing the transformations on this video. And I'm going to do a separate video for each figure. But this is just the overview, so if you don't know if you want to get this or not, you just watch this real fast, see if you like it, if you don't like it, and go from there. Alright, so yeah, the artwork is pretty nice, I gotta say. I really like the way it looks. Hold on, Handy Hands, can you move that? Yeah, right there. Yeah, if you take a look at that, I mean, that looks great. I mean, you look at Astrotrain, he looks awesome. And Galvatron looks great, but I'm not quite sure what Octane is doing. Oh yeah, and his name's Octane now. Not Tankor anymore, so they straightened up that licensing, I guess. Now, for the sides, they're all about the same. They're this, you know, Transformers, Decepticons, Specialist, and Hasbro. So these figures, they're properly colored, and I guess they fall under the Hasbro version, even though it's a Hasbro-Takara combination. So when you get both sides working together, you get some good toys. Even though I don't see the Takara logo on this. Oh yeah, there it is. There it is right there. You can see the Takara Tomy logo right there. Yeah. So yep, Takara and Hasbro working together. Now we open up the top and got a very cool picture of the close-up of just the faces of these guys. You know, and I do love that they have the old Transformers, you know, phrase. It's a world transformed where things are not as they seem. It's the world of Transformers, a world of heroic Autobots and evil Decepticons. Man, that's great. And then you have the nice see-through pack. I mean, just look at that for a moment, because that is just awesome. Really, really cool. So, I mean, if you can see this box in the store, you can take a look at it to see if you like the way they look. So, yeah. And the back. And the back has all the tech specs in the back. And again, when I do the individuals, then I'm going to do one by one. But yeah, you can check out in the back, and you can see Astrotrain, Galvatron, Octane. And they actually have good profiles, which I like. Not just a little story, but profile about who they are and their personality. And that's one thing I always liked about the Transformers. They always had these things, and now they're just doing a little bit of a story, but not really profile, which I wish they would get back to this, because it's awesome. So yeah, let's get to the front. And yeah, so let's get to open her up and check them out. Alright, let's go. Woohoo! Alright, and here we have Galvatron in his tank mode. And while I really like the purple paint apps, you know, and they did do some gray paint apps, but this just plain gray, it really, because of the nice colors that they have, I mean, it really comes off as flat. And there I really like nice Decepticon symbol there. And I mean, really, it's nice, but yeah, I wish they had done something more. And I'm amazed how, even though it's so white and gray here, when he's in his robot mode, he is mostly purple, which is really, really nice. And I think what most fans want to see is Galvatron being purple. Amazing. So yeah, all the way around pretty good. You know, if we go to the bottom, even at the bottom, you You can pick out some parts like his abs, but it's not bad for Transformers. So, yeah, so there's Galvatron. I like what they did with their gun. That's a big improvement by having it all orange. Makes it look great. Oh, and it does have a missile launcher. So, where's the... Yeah, it should be. Should be here, right? Ah, there it went. Shocked me. Yep. So, yeah, it does work. Wow, that launched pretty far. Alright, so there you go, Galvatron. And the next vehicle we're going to look at is, Octane. And Octane is a fuel truck. And it works. I mean, like I said, you know, out of the three of them, Octane's the weakest. But, yeah, it's not bad. You know, so if you go around here, front looks pretty good. And the paint job that they did. They used a metallic, you got the metallic silver, kind of a turquoise blue, and then this other blue here, and it's all metallic paint, which is real nice. And then there's the purple guns, smokestacks. And you can see all the details. I mean, it works. I do not like, though, that is just a big hole in there, but it's a triple changer. So, there you go. And the last one is Astrotrain in his Shinkansen mode. And I have to say, yeah, I mean, it makes sense to update them from, you know, a locomotive to Shinkansen. You know, and a rocket-powered Shinkansen at that. Yeah, so it does work. But I'm surprised how long it is. I mean, it really is. You know, if we take Galvatron, I mean, it really is a long vehicle mode right there. So that's pretty impressive. Yeah, and you can put the gun on the top. So just take that off. But yeah. You know, it doesn't have the white. Like the Henkei had the white up here. So it does have different paint apps. Has the orange, has the nice purple. And this is all metallic-y purple. But it doesn't have the chrome. The Henkei seem to have a lot of chrome, and this one doesn't. Oh man, and I didn't plug this in right. Yeah, there you go. Alright. So anyway, yeah. Very nice. And from the bottom, yeah, you gotta say, very nice job on it. I like it. Alright, so let's get Astrotrain and Octane into their flat modes, and then we'll do robots. Alright, and here we have Astrotrain in his space shuttle mode. And man, I just really can't figure out where that train went. Alright, I know. Yeah, it's pretty obvious, but I'm willing to accept it. I really am, because it looks cool. I mean, it's a cool looking, you know, space shuttle. It's just really nice. I love the colors on it. I mean, this purple they picked, the grays, even the orange. I love that they had a spot to put the gun, landing gear. I mean, really, and pretty much, even though you can see the train here, you could be willing to accept it as part of it. You know, I mean, and you don't see, when you flip them over, you really don't see any other kibble. I mean, so really it's a very good job that they did with Astrotrain. I mean, Astrotrain just looks great. I love all three modes are good on them. I like all three. So it's 3 for 3 with Astrotrain with me. And you guys, I haven't showed you the robot, but yeah, I like that too. So yeah, let's go and grab Octane. And Octane does not fare as well. I mean, now they did put the metallic paint up here on the windows. Yeah, if you can see it, yeah. That's metallic paint, but again, it's the a plain gray plastic. I do love the wings. This part I really do love. I like that, but the wings are way too small. I mean, they're tiny itty bitty wings on this big airplane. It's just not gonna work. But it's okay. I mean, it's acceptable. And there's always that caveat, triple changer. So yeah, there he is. You know, I mean, so, you know, he fares the worst. But, yeah. It's not the worst thing ever. And I do like this, you know. Silly things amuse me. But yeah, and they do have the propellers do spin. So, you know, a lot went into it. But it just didn't pull it off. But again, nice try. Alright, now let's go to the robot modes. Alright, and here we have Galvatron and his robot mode. And I gotta say, I do like Galvatron. He's not a perfect figure, but I do like this. And, well, ever since I saw Foo's video, I think he did Mini-Mates. You know, the Walking Dead Mini-Mates. And in it, he had the governor. And the governor was sitting on top of Galvatron. I mean, that would have been awesome. You are right, Foo. That would have been awesome. But, yeah, ever since that, I wanted to get a Galvatron. So when they made the set, I was like, alright, Galvatron and Astrotrain, sign me up. So, yeah, and it's okay. The face looks a little bit curmudgeon-y to me. I mean, it's not the best Galvatron face out there. And, yeah, but I do like it. I mean, and I love the color. Now, on my camera right now, it's looking really blue. But I'm hoping when it goes to the computer, it'll show up its real color, which is a really, really nice purple. I mean, really nice metallic-y paint on it. That's purple. The orange is just light up, and as you can see, he's got great light piping. And also he has the most useless transformation part. This right here is pointless. It's really, it doesn't add anything. It doesn't look any better for that backpack, you know, right there. It's kind of like this. This part goes up. Why? I don't know. So I just put that down when I transform. But, yeah, there is a few things I don't like. Like, I don't like this hand right here. It has no hole in it for any weapon or anything. It's very strange that they did that. And then this hand is kind of an open hand. It's just very odd that just, that's it. I don't know. I think they could have done something better. But the details on this guy, I mean, I gotta say, he is one of the most detailed figures I've seen. Because, like, everywhere is just details on him. I mean, he really is just all over details. And I love how they incorporated the Galvatron look into a tank. Now, what I don't like is how he stands. You really have to lean him forward, as you can see, in order to get him to stand. Because his legs are just really poorly designed. And again, you know, this is the mold. You guys probably already know, because this is the first time I ever had this mold. So most people know what this mold is. And it has a lot of flaws. But I like Galvatron. And so, yeah, I'm going to want to get it. And so right here. But throughout, you could just see all the details. And they got the colors right. And that's why, before I didn't pick up this figure because of the colors. I just did not like the colors at all. You know, but here, man, that does look good to me. I mean, I do like it. So, yeah, let's take a look at Astrotrain. Alright. Alright, and here we have Astrotrain. And, man, I do like this. I just wish, because because the way his face is, the white on it kind of whites out the way his face looks. I mean, it is a great face. I really, really do like this face on him. And I'm hoping it can come out. Maybe it'll come out on the camera. Yeah. Right there. And really very nice. Yeah, very nice job there. Mine's got a little scar under his eye. But yeah, really nice. And you can see the metallic purple paint that they used on him. And the oranges. And really, I've always loved Astrotrain. He is my favorite of the triple changers. And so, man, he's just great. I mean, I really do like this. Out of the three, he's probably my favorite out of the three. But I do like Galvatron too. I mean, but really, really cool. Just the whole, and unlike Galvatron, he stands very well. His feet are good. They actually made, you put out those landing gear right there for the side. The back. And really just a lot of great details on them, and really a great figure. I mean, this one, yeah, I actually bought it for Galvatron, but Astrotrain is really awesome too. So yeah, nice job on Astrotrain. I mean, I really like everything, right down to his rifle. It's really, really cool. So now let's go to the least of the bunch, Octane. Alright. And here we have Octane. And because of his transformation, his face is just like squashed down into his chest a little bit. And it really, yeah, it really just kind of looks sad and pathetic. I mean, I'm not saying that to be mean to the guy, but man, he just looks pathetic. That face just looks like he wants to apologize. I'm sorry. Sorry to disappoint you guys. I didn't want to, but yeah, I'm not up to par. So yeah, it's yeah, the face just doesn't work for me. The robot, as far as the robot itself, is pretty good. And again, lots of details, and lots of unique. I really like his transformation. It's very unique. I really like the things they did. Little things like the wings, how they're, in unison. They should be. Oh, this way, yeah. When you move them this way, they move in tandem, like that. Which is really cool. I mean, they did a lot of cool things. Now the hands, well, let me get rid of his big comb over here. I don't know what kind of weapon that is, but yeah, and the hand is a little bit disappointing. I mean, even when he was made, that's not really. I mean, they did do a lot of details on the side here. For the fist, there are details on it. But it's just, I don't know, I expect more from Transformers now. I mean, and overall, he's okay. I mean, and the metallic paint works on him. The metallic purple that they use is nice. And really throughout, the paint job they used on him is very good. And it's nice figure. Just out of the three of them, he's definitely the least. Not a bad figure, but just lacking. And I really did love the original Octane. Was one toy that I had, and I loved it. This just doesn't seem to satisfy for me. So yeah, Octane. There he is. All right, let's go to the summation. All right, and time for the summation. And unlike a normal summation, I don't get to eat them today. But I am going to do the individual reviews and review them. So as a set, yeah, I kind of like it, but it seems a little bit like two good ones, Astrotrain and Galvatron, and Octane's a little bit so-so. I mean, he's got a cool transformation, I enjoy it, but yeah, he's not as good as Astrotrain or Galvatron. And for Galvatron, oh man, I gotta say, this color just works. I was gonna pick up the Henkei when I saw it, but I didn't because the colors just didn't look good to me, but this looks awesome. And if you consider the price of eBay for the Henkei versions of these guys, yeah, it might be worth your while to run them down. But if you're not interested in the Henkei and you already got them, well then, you might not like it. For me, I'm happy I got them because I always wanted the Astrotrain and the Galvatron. And Octane's kind of a bonus. So, yeah, good toys. Good toys. Oh man, are you sure I can't eat them? Oh well, I gotta go. Alright then. Bye! Shh.